insurance market is resilient, robust, and profitable. The industry demonstrated remarkable resilience, rebounding from the COVID-19 pandemic, and recent booms in building and transportation logistics have helped to drive growth for the inland marine insurance market. According to AM Best, during 2022, direct written premiums in U.S. inland marine sector increased 14.3% compared to the year prior. The total industry of the sector is $25 billion. And in addition to collecting more premium, the inland marine insurance market space is enjoying improving loss ratio, which fell from 63.8% in 2020 to 46.6% in 2022. The combined ratio in 2022 was 86.2%. So this translates into increased profitability and a combined ratio that is typically 10 points lower than the overall property and casualty market. And while inland marine insurance is a small portion of the P&C market, it's maintaining strength and profitability. There are several notable emerging trends in the inland marine insurance industry today. Working at an association comprised of a wide array of the different players in the inland marine insurance space, including underwriters, managing general agents, claims professionals, attorneys, and other service providers, gives me a unique opportunity to obtain a holistic view of what's going on in the industry. Inflation continues to be a hot topic and a concern shaping the industry, especially in this tense geopolitical environment, which was still rebounding from the COVID-19 pandemic when the Russia and Ukraine war started, followed by the Hamas-Israel war. These events have further complicated the inflationary environment, and they have also increased the potential for supply chain disruptions, especially as these conflicts continue to go on over time. As the cost of doing business climbs, it's even more important to set accurate valuation on items being insured. Properly doing so can alleviate some of the effects inflation has on the increased cost of claims today versus 5 years ago. These conditions are helping to shape the way inland marine insurance professionals do business, and they're also influencing some of the trends occurring across all the lines of the inland marine insurance business. I'll delve a little further into two categories of trends I'm seeing. First, trends pertaining to advances in an evolving technological landscape include blockchain, artificial intelligence, and data analytics. A few examples of these include warehouses using AI to track the movement of goods across all facets of warehousing, telematics providing real-time data on the location and condition of cargo or contractors' equipment that can be used in theft prevention and recovery, sensors to detect and prevent water leaks and damage in buildings under construction, and autonomous trucks carrying cargo. Technology innovations like the ones I just mentioned enable underwriters to become more efficient in the way they underwrite, and these innovations are modernizing the way claims are managed. Another category of trends in the industry is a push towards sustainability, and some examples of this are reusable shipping crates for cargo, supplementing a fleet with electric trucks for short hauls, using zero emissions contractors' equipment to reduce the carbon footprint of construction projects, or taking advantage of government initiative incentives for greener construction, such as the Inflation Reduction Act, which provides further funding and tax credits for businesses that adopt energy efficient improvements. The industry has access to a variety of tools at their disposal to gain valuable insight and to mitigate potential risks. While these trends are benefiting underwriters and risk managers and claims professionals, they can bring new challenges with them too. Some of these trends are opening doors to emerging risks, including cyber threats, and insurers may need to adjust how they provide coverage to address these risks. The profitability of the insurance market has attracted new entrants to the inland marine insurance space, including managing general agents and managing general underwriters. And this trend started a little over a decade ago. As insurers look to MGAs and MGUs to relieve underwriters of some of the expenses associated with underwriting and to serve as a channel to new specialty markets, it has continued to gain momentum. So despite the challenges that the inland marine insurance industry faces, it's an exciting time filled with promising opportunities. Climate change is impacting inland marine insurance exposures in a variety of ways. It's a real concern, and it's commonly cited as the cause of increasing destruction from floods, fires, and other natural hazards. IMUA recently hosted a webinar with Dr. Thomas Jeffrey at CoreLogic. During the webinar, he noted that some impacts of hazards are directly associated with changing climatic conditions, such as warmer global temperatures and the melt of glacial ice that causes sea levels to rise. But he also explained that the relationship between climate change and some natural hazards, such as wildfires, is less obvious and direct. For instance, humans are still responsible for wildfires about 85 to 90% of the time. However, climate change is influencing wildfires in terms of burn areas, season length, and frequency. In general, the intensity and frequency of natural disasters seems to be on the rise. These events are also transpiring across more areas. Flooding is no longer limited to just coastal areas. Convective storms, especially hailstorms, are also causing damage to solar farms in the Midwestern states, such as Nebraska and Texas. And this is happening with increasing frequency. One tool that is being used to predict storms and severe weather, as well as sea level rise, is satellite imagery. Another tool that insurers and reinsurers use to assess the potential risk caused by natural catastrophes is catastrophe modeling. The software companies that provide the modeling the insurance and risk management industry uses have improved their models over time. However, CAT modeling did not traditionally take climate change into account. Some newer CAT models are beginning to emerge that attempt to do this by quantifying the impact of future climatic risks. These tools can be used to make more informed decisions and to prevent property loss. In catastrophe-prone areas, insurance carriers react by reducing coverage, increasing deductibles, raising the premiums costs for insurance policies. In some cases, carriers may cease providing coverage of certain exposures. The inland marine insurance industry is advancing the use of data analytics and technology by leveraging data to monitor and improve understanding of potential risks. The industry has been known as being an art as opposed to a science. So it has not traditionally been associated with being on the forefront of technology. However, the industry has been gradually evolving and making strides in this area. As I touched on earlier, the inland marine insurance professionals are increasingly using data analytics to enhance underwriting, risk assessments, and claims management. They're also using it to streamline processes and improve overall efficiency. Telematics is also being used to prevent or recover stolen insured items or to monitor behavior such as the speed of trucks when drivers are hauling cargo. So the inland marine insurance industry is focusing on addressing the needs of 4 generations in the workplace. The pandemic drastically disrupted the labor market, which combined with baby boomers increasingly retiring has continued a ripple effect of changes to the office environment. As of fall 2022, workers were going to the office an average of 3.5 days a week, which is 30% lower than before the pandemic, according to a McKinsey survey. Now, Gen Z, born roughly between 1995 and 2009, has started to join baby boomers, Gen X, and millennials in the workforce. Gen Z is the first generation to grow up entirely with the internet, and they are considered digital natives. They are also the first global generation because it's more commonplace for them to connect virtually with people across the world as compared to other generations. Because of this, they tend to be more attuned with social and environmental issues. So needless to say, they have high expectations for their potential employers. They're interviewing their employers as much as the employers are interviewing them. IMUA hosted a panel discussion on the 4 generations in the workplace, and some interesting points came out of it. For instance, the different generations share a lot of commonalities, much more than they diverge. The goal of the underwriter is to build and maintain a profitable book of business, and that's not changed throughout the years. However, how it gets done has evolved and changed. And there are also two sides to the inland marine insurance business, the people side and the technical side. And so for the people side, being in the office is paramount. And for the technical side, that's when they can work from home and efficiently get things done. Building relationships with colleagues and other players influences the insurance transaction and is imperative. While they enjoy the flexibility of working from home, they fully embrace the concept of in-person interaction and agree it's the best way to build successful relationships. So going to the office 3 to 4 days per week is not a problem for most. All the generations emphasize the importance of mentorship, recommending that individuals secure a mentor early in their career and that they keep one for the duration of their career. Potential employees are really looking at the culture of prospective employers to make sure it's a good fit. And employers looking to attract the best talent will need to foster a welcoming, flexible environment that is right for collaboration, mentorship, and yes, even a bit of fun. These employers are going to be the most competitive in today's environment. New developments at Inland Marine Underwriters Association include our all-access education platform, plans to transition to a new website, as well as a new learning management system, and our upcoming annual meeting. Our all-access education, first teased during a past AAIS interview, continues to be an important benefit of IMUA membership. All-access education provides all-inclusive remote education, including unlimited new and archived webinars, seminars, and classes, and as well as papers for every member at no additional cost. This benefit has been incredibly successful with IMUA's membership. Registrations for remote education have tripled since the inception of this program. And to continue building on this benefit, we worked with the consultant to assist IMUA in developing a digital-first mindset with the goal of enhancing IMUA's online experience and access to information. As a part of this process, IMUA is transitioning to a new website and database and will implement a new learning management system that will give IMUA members a much richer, user-friendly experience with access to more education and an on-demand, robust search engine. We anticipate the new website and LMS will be rolled out in late fall 2024. Of course, we're looking forward to our 93rd annual meeting on April 28th through May 1st at La Cantera Resort in San Antonio, Texas. This year's conference will kick off with a unique session, an executive panel featuring an industry view from 3 different perspectives: a broker, Brenda Austenfeld from RT Specialty, an underwriter, Bruce Jervis at Chubb, and a reinsurer, Sean Dalton at Munich Re. They're going to discuss a wide array of issues facing the inland marine insurance industry, some of which I touched on today. And this should really set the tone for the rest of the conference quite nicely. Other conference topics include recent court filings on a builder's risk insurance claim, fictitious pickups and double brokered loads, the oil and gas industry, convective storms and climate change, and modular construction, manufacturing, transit, and installation. We're also thrilled to host 4 college students, 2 from the Katie School of Insurance and 2 from the University of Texas at Austin. The scholarship students will attend the parallel intro track designed specifically for new inland marine insurance underwriters, and they will also be paired with another conference attendee to serve as a mentor to them during the conference. We'll round out the conference with our mini trade show, and we're anticipating another year of record attendance with more than 325 individuals registered to attend. We're really looking forward to having all of our members at this conference this year, and we hope to see you there.